You might have heard about the death of hip-hop.
Had to flip this track again, y'all.
The idea stems from the drastically different sounds of rap today compared to the 1990s, with artists like Lil Pump, Tekashi 6ix9ine, and Travis Scott dominating the market. But despite what you've heard, the industry isn't dying, it's changing, for the better. If you listen to popular music, you're probably familiar with rap. Hip-hop is everywhere, from online platforms to the underground, from small venues to stadiums. It's the sound of this generation. Today, hip-hop dominates the music industry, surpassing country, rock, and pop to take the #1 spot in sales. In fact, 8 of Billboard's top 10 artists of the last year are from the R&B hip-hop genre. So why is that?
Because it's just fucking cool. Rap is just cool, man. I think, I'll say the reason it's become the most popular, though, the biggest reason it's become the most popular is because it's been able to cross over into pop music and make catchy songs and, easy to sing along to, easy to listen to, easy to share.
This can be attributed to the creation of online music sharing platforms like Soundcloud, where artists from all over the world can share their sound with others. In fact, SoundCloud rap has become a dominant genre in the past decade, with plenty of big-name artists having started out on the platform, such as Post Malone, who is currently ranked Billboard's 17th artist in the world.
SoundCloud changed a lot because it's free. You don't have to go to an expensive studio, you don't need expensive equipment, you just, in no other point in history have you been able to sit down, open the laptop, and make an entire song. There's no barrier to entry, anyone can post their shit on SoundCloud, you know what I mean? I think that changed the way people were making music because people made songs shorter, people made songs faster, people threw up shit that was bad. I think streaming platforms do have a big role in that because there is so much more music and it's so much more accessible. They just click through songs so much quicker.
Previously, a song would typically be around 3 minutes, 30 seconds, 4 minutes long. Whereas now a lot of the biggest songs are some of them are almost 2 minutes.
And that's because attention spans are so short.
So if it's as popular as ever, what's all this talk about the end of hip-hop?
We're losing the art of lyricism and just being able to be witty with words.
This is A$AP Ferg, a member of the A$AP Collective who's been dominating the mainstream hip-hop industry since 2006.
I think that with a lot of the stupid stuff that's coming out or whack shit that's coming out, we're losing the art of lyricism.
He's not wrong, but there's a reason for that.
Yeah, I definitely think hip-hop's in a punk era right now, just in terms of the instrumentation, the vocal deliveries and stuff like that, and even the subcultures.
Rap music has taken the role that punk occupied, with a focus on creating emotional experience through performances. Lyricism has taken a back seat, as the new instrumentals and intense vocal deliveries are more prominent to create those experiences, which are foundational to the live aspect of modern hip-hop, as many artists look at hip-hop as a stream of revenue. Live performances can't be an afterthought.
It's the most important thing to an artist right now. Most of their money is made off touring. Not only should you make sure that your music translates live, but you should be capitalizing on those experiences.
However, hip-hop is no longer as one-dimensional as it once was.
I think an interesting thing that's happening right now is that hip-hop music is kind of almost maturing so that there are more subgenres.
It just evolved into different directions. It just broke off into different directions. And I think the fact that we haven't defined those different subgenres is the reason people still look at hip-hop as this homogenous genre.
I think as we move forward, we're gonna see a bigger divide between artists doing different types of hip-hop music, and we're gonna see a crossover of different genres blending into hip-hop as well.
The subgenre of cloud rap has separate qualities and trends from other hip-hop subgenres, and artists like Lil Pump, Tekashi 6ix9ine, and the Migos are capitalizing on trap and cloud rap's trends.
Gucci gang. Oh. Yeah. Big head on the beat. Gucci gang, 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 Gucci gang. Spread their racks on new chain. My bitch love do cocaine. Ooh.
Lyrics like this don't tell stories. They've no social significance. However, they're catchy and accessible. And looking at Lil Pump's successes, it's working. Meanwhile, some artists, like Travis Scott, bridged the gap between accessible catchy hip-hop and lyrically conscious hip-hop. And artists like Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, and Joey Badass are carrying the torch of hip-hop's predecessor by creating lyrically relevant music similar to that of the 90s. Kendrick's album, To Pimp a Butterfly, mainly features live jazz and funk performances, and its massive commercial success and critical acclaim validates the notion that artistry of modern hip-hop isn't dead. The sounds of hip-hop aren't set in stone. The first rap song, 1979's Rapper's Delight, sounds widely different than its successors. In the 1990s, the sound of rap had evolved. Artists like Nas attained massive commercial success, with gangsta rap themed lyrics above hard-hitting synth and drum machine-based instrumentals. Today, the mainstream hip-hop sound has deviated even further. It's moved away from the hard-hitting drums and further into R&B beats and melodic instrumentals, like on Astroworld. And this sound isn't going to change anytime soon.
I think hip-hop in the next 5 years is going to be more musical. There's a lot of guitars in hip-hop right now, so I can see more guitars and other instruments like being infused in the genre.
The evolution of the genre is also happening behind the scenes.
I think the role of the producer has changed in that they are more collaborative and involved in the process of creating sounds.
Like right now, a lot of times when you think about music as where it is, you think of it being almost simplistic. People say that it's easy to make, and there isn't a lot of like technique per se in terms of music theory.
I feel like producers have kind of even more of a responsibility to like push the boundaries forward.
From online sales to the stage, young rappers don't seem to be slowing down. And while the sounds of older hip-hop seem few and far between, the modern age of hip-hop is bringing rap into the mainstream. What was underground is now headlining stadiums. Kids didn't ruin hip-hop. They just changed it.
I'm running it, I can't leave evidence. I just go hit a beam, smoking, they selling it. I stay in designer jeans, she wanna talk to me. My dogs are like family, they gonna run with me. I look like I'm running it, I can't leave evidence. I just go hit a beam, smoking, they selling it. I stay in designer jeans, she wanna talk to me. My dogs are like family.